Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nora Mohammed, and if you're watching this channel, you already know that. So recently, I had the opportunity to participate in a training slash meeting, a virtual training. And at the beginning of the session, the trainer asked us if we have read the book, The Seven Habits of Effective People, right? Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. I haven't read the book, and he recommended for those of us that didn't read it to go read it. And here I got it. So if you've read this book, please give me an insight. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me about it. Give me just a little summary. For bonus, I went with the 80/20 CEO. I have plans of becoming a CEO, and I thought this title was catchy. So I'm looking forward to reading this book. I'm so excited reading this book to see what it contains and get value for my money. And please, if you've read any of this book, leave a comment for me below. Tell me what you think about them. Yeah, and I'll be glad. By the way, can we talk about how expensive books are right now? For someone who is not so interested in ebooks because the phone or whatever gadget I'd be using can be distracting. For me, I really do not like reading books with white background and especially reading book on my phone. I like reading books with a brown text background, and also I love reading hard books, hard copies. I love reading hard copies, and it's going to take a toll on me because I love books and now had to buy at an expensive rate. And I'm surprised because for a country that don't have reading culture, a lot of people will not want to buy books. Well, maybe those who are still interested will. But I'm not here to talk about books basically. Today we are talking about therapy. Therapy. Nigeria is not the place to, where therapy is popular or everywhere. People do not necessarily want to go to somebody and tell them their problems. But I believe it's 2024 and there are things that we need to adapt. I'll tell you a story. There are things we need to adapt to, rather. I'll tell you a story. In 2020, 2020 slash 2021, 2020, I was at my sister's place and I was going through it. I was all by myself thinking of a lot of things, thinking about family, about life, about a lot of things. And I don't want to use the word depressed, but I was close to that point at that time. I was all by myself. And I think I called my friend that time. I called her and I explained to her. And then, she gave me advice and told me all she could and, you know, um gave me this pep talk. But at the end of the day, I think she referred me to a site. I can't remember the site, but I did jot things down about self therapy. That self therapy helped me. It helped me a great deal. It helped me come out of that situation that I was. It helped me actually know what I was going through, what it was. And I just want to share it took this long for me to share this, and I want to share this with you. But first, let's talk about what therapy and a therapist is. Therapy is a process of meeting a professional, a trained professional. It can also be called psychotherapy or counseling. It's meeting a trained professional and discussing all resolved issues and how you can come to a beneficial result and how you can come out of that problem and solve it. And a therapist is a person who takes charge of this thing and the professional that you're meeting. And since some of us cannot afford therapy, I decided to put together this therapist or therapeutic questions that I think will be very beneficial to you. Very beneficial. Emphasis on very beneficial because it benefited me. It might be relationship issues, it might be self-evaluation issues, it might be I don't know, whatever it is that you're going through, but whatever unresolved problem that you're going through, I hope that these questions are going to help you to solve them. I'm not a therapist. I'm like I said earlier, I'm just going to be sharing with you a few questions that I think will be necessary for you if you want to, you know, help yourself out of a situation, because I know that not a lot of us have money to afford a real therapist. So this is me just basically putting down these questions for you. I'm going to be putting the questions on the screen, and I would need you to think about the question, pause, pause the video, read the question, internalize it, understand it, and then answer sincerely to yourself the questions that will be asked. Nobody is there with you. Nobody knows what your be your answer is. You can get a jotter and jot things down for your own good. I'll start. You that is watching, answer this question genuinely, internalize it, comprehend it, understand it, and give a true answer. So all the questions that will be asked, that is. So how are you? Is there anyone contributing to what you're feeling right now? What will make you feel better right now? Is it something that is within your reach? So now let's talk about relationships. Let's ask questions about relationships, and I hope you answer these questions genuinely and jot them down. Is there someone you'd like to spend time with right now? Which family member do you resent the most and why? Which family member do you love the most? How do you really feel about your parents? Do you feel lonely? Are you actively seeking a partner? Are you in a relationship and you feel lonely? Let's talk about health. What do you like most about your body? What do you hate most about your body? Do you accept yourself as you are, or there is something you want to change? If you have the opportunity of changing that thing, would you? What do you think you can do to change it? Is it within your power or it's not? About mental health, what prevents you from being in the moment? How does it feel to be alone with your thoughts these days? What do you usually think about when you are alone with your thoughts? Are there things that will yield positive outcome when fed? If yes, are you feeding those things? What is the question you are most afraid to be asked? In what ways do you want your next 5 years to be better than the last 5 years? How do you make that change? What will give your life more meaning? Now let's talk about you. We would have started with this, but let's talk about you. Who are you? How do you define yourself? What are your weaknesses and strengths? What is the negative thing people say about you? Are there things you can improve on? Are you happy with yourself and your personality? What are you afraid is true about you? Have you accomplished as much as you planned to? If not, is there something or action you can take about that? Do you care enough to get more done? Do you care enough to get more done? We are about to step into 2025, and I do not hope, I do not pray that you go through things and step into 2025 with baggage. I do hope and pray that you don't take any baggage into the new year. I hope that this year ends all your struggles, all your problems. I hope that you relieve yourself of the burden that you carry and drop them in 2024 and step into a new year. And I must tell you, it's not too late to start. Don't wait for a particular time. 1st of January is not a universal time to be great, to do great things. No, you can't be great at any time. It can be the beginning, the middle, the first, the end, last, whatever time that you decide to start, that will be the beginning of your greatness, not January 1st, not Easter, not Christmas, not the middle of the year. I hope you find these therapy questions useful. If you want to see a part two, please leave a comment. And if this was helpful, please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel to get more videos. Thank you for watching. My name is Nora Mohammed, and this is Nori's Sword. Remember, you're worthy, you're beautiful, you are deserving. Bye.